What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blitz the Show. Today we had the Hall of Fame content drop, and obviously the other day we had the 6-inning promo drop. I mean, let's just be honest. We are getting a really solid power creep here, and we have a lot of good options now in MLB The Show for free or to grind for that are going to make our team really solid. Let's start with the new program, and it is the Hall of Fame program. This program works a little bit differently, and you're going to be able to earn multiple free 99 overall cards, which is awesome to see. As you guys work through here, there are going to be 4 main cards throughout this program that you're going to be working towards. You have Dave Parker, Billy Wagner, Dick Allen, and CC Sabathia, all Hall of Fame inductees. And as you work through this, you're going to have a lengthy amount of missions to work through in order to finish these. As you guys can see with Dave Parker, a lot of stat missions with his teams and with right fielders, all that good stuff. Same thing with Billy Wagner, recording stat missions and stuff like that with XP. Dick Allen, on the other hand, you have the same type of stuff. And then CC Sabathia, some similar stuff there as well. So a lot of it is just jumbling together XP. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of moments, but they do give you 5 for each, which should help you chip away. But ultimately, you're going to be able to work through this and earn a ton of really solid cards, which is great. And the XP with it also is very enticing as well. As we start here, you get a free 95 overall Dave Parker here to throw in your lineups. Okay card, which is interesting for sure. You'll see kind of as we work through this. CC Sabathia here, pretty solid lefty. And then you work through that, you get XP stuff. Dave Parker's your first one, a slight boost, it feels like, over that 95 overall card. 120 contact versus right, 93 power versus right, 112 contact versus left, 90 power versus left with 103 vision, 120 clutch. Really solid defense, good speed, but has no outfield secondaries. But he's a solid little player. Won't necessarily crack a lot of lineups, but a good free 99. And then a CC Sabathia card that I think is going to be pretty interesting to see how it works. He does have break outlier, does not have a outlier on his fastball, which isn't great, but the pitch mix is really solid. 4-seamer, slider, sinker, circle change, cutter. That's a good pitch mix, and it has really good control with it. On higher levels, CC Sabathia is absolutely going to be nasty, and it's a free card, so I'm definitely looking forward to trying him out. And I liked his earlier card we got from the mini seasons. Now, as you guys work through this, you're also going to have a diamond quest you can work through to get 99 overall cards. As you guys can see, Cy Young and Rod Carew there. Let's go take a look at what we're looking like with those boys' stats. Cy Young, I guess I have no clue what team he's going to be on at this moment. Looks like he is going to be a free agent. But 4-seamer, 12-6 curveball, screwball, sweeping curve, change up there. Stats aren't necessarily great by any means. He is selling for a hefty price right now, but with no Hall of Fame collection out at the moment, I wouldn't necessarily be grinding and spending my time working to get this card. It's not necessarily worth it to go throw him in our lineups. And then we're going to work to the Twins here and get Rod Carew, who is absolutely juiced for bunting, contact stats, vision, discipline, clutch, really good there. Does have a first base secondary, good speed as well. Not necessarily the best card we've seen, but he is a second base, which doesn't have a lot of guys there for multiple teams. Now, as you guys can work through, there are some other cards that I mentioned that you can obtain, and it is by working through some of these collections. A lot of these are player rewards, and then obviously you have your vouchers here that you can earn by completing some of these other ones. And Dick Allen is the first card here. Here's his 95 overall card, really good against lefties. And then the 99 overall card right here absolutely mashes against lefties. Does have a first base secondary and a left field secondary, which is nice to see. He did have a pretty solid swing, so I'm looking forward to trying this card out and seeing what we can do in our lineups with Dick Allen. So really exciting that they added him. I kind of like that they kind of rewarded a little bit more for the collections and grinds. And then Billy Wagner is the other card, a little bit easier to obtain. You have his 95 card right here that you can earn. And then you get his 99 overall card here, which is a 5-pitch mix, which is nice to see. And he has a sinker, which Billy Wagner cards typically don't have. He does have outlier, which is also nice to see. Billy Wagner gets hit around a lot when I use him, but overall looking forward to using this Billy Wagner card in my bullpen. And then the biggest thing that we had dropped today was the new Joey Bautista collection. I like that they're giving us a free 95 overall by just collecting one of them. Definitely a big W by San Diego Studios. But secondly, here he is. Joey Bats is absolutely juiced here. Right fielder. The hitting stats are bonkers. 110 contact versus right, 125 power versus right, maxed out against lefties, 100 vision, 120 clutch. The fielding's really good. He has good speed as well. He has dead red. He has every single quirk that you would want to see from your card. This Joey Bats card is a true endgame outfielder. Him and Ted Williams in the corners of your outfield are absolutely elite right there, which is nice to see. Overall, this content drop's pretty solid, but I think one of the more interesting parts about this is that, as you guys can see right here, the last ride, you need 14 cards, and everybody has jumped this Nolan Ryan price up to 90,000 stubs, which is absolutely absurd to go finish this thing, which is crazy. Personally, me, you always can leave one. I'm leaving the tops now, and I'm selling a lot of these cards because a lot of their prices have jumped. So if you want to avoid one, make a ton of stubs by just holding tops now cards, that is definitely what I am doing, going through and selling a lot of these. Building up my stub count. I should have this done whenever I play a little bit more. Just need a few more of these cards. It looks like I need 2 more there. Contributor wise, I need 1 more. Should get a Frank Thomas here pretty shortly. Next program, he'll drop a ton in price. Last ride, I need him. And then, All-Star, I need 3 cards mixed in. Second half Heroes, need a few more cards mixed in. I need 4 more, which is interesting. I will get that CC and Dave Parker, which will help. But still need to find a way to mix in some of those guys. Cornerstone, only have 1 more left, and then I will have Joey Bats in the lineup, which will be a fun sight to see in my lineup. Overall, a really solid content drop. MLB The Show has been cooking this week with the amount of content that they dropped, and then they're going to get even more with the Speedway program coming out, new World Series awards, new multiplayer program, a July spotlight on the 30th, and then the outfield assist program. So overall, San Diego Studios is cooking with Madden and college football out. Really solid drop. Looking forward to hopping in this weekend classic with my cracked lineup, and I'll catch you guys next time on Blitz the Show.